Hi people, this is Andrew speaking, or Cope Champman, depending on how you know me, but I'm making a video generally to help people because they're struggling to add the latest patches to the latest updates and things like this. So I'm just going to do a small video tutorial to hopefully help people out, I guess. A lot of people are getting error codes and stuff, and I've seen the error codes myself, but I don't generally get them, so I'm going to run you through the setup procedure from scratch, really. So basically, from this point, you should have the original CM downloaded in. I've just reinstalled it onto my computer from scratch so I can show you guys. Uh, so yeah, be in your C program folder C drive. Let's double check it actually works. Yeah, it works fine. Okay, I'm taking off that setting because it's too big. I don't play it in full screen mode anymore. Um, never. Always once a week. You never know. And we go windowed just to ease my eyes. Okay, where you gone? There you are. Okay. I'm gonna do start a new game and just double check that everything is running fine. But you see the version in the top corner here is 3.9.6. Okay. I'm gonna pause the recording and then get back to you when I know it's fine. Okay. See you in a sec. Okay, so game's loaded up. Yep, original database. This isn't the Super Greek one. That's the one after this, as far as I'm aware. But yeah, all good and good. Okay, right. So let's come out of here. Next thing we're going to do. Okay, so for any of the latest updates and patches, the thing you're going to need is this. You need to make it from a 3.960 to a 3.968 SI patch. Okay, none of the updates and stuff work without it. So I've already downloaded mine. So let's apply that. I'll put all the links, by the way, into the description below. Okay, so yeah, I've already got the downloads in there. Also got a clone drive. One thing I will say for this patch, I have found if you're copying and pasting the game into your files, this patch will not find it. It's 242. So you need to have either installed the game from a CD or an actual download. As far as I'm aware, anything else, I don't think this patch will find what you want. Let's give it. Come on. Yeah, I turned my clone drive off, FYI, because I was having some problems with actually installing the game, which was weird. Okay, so yeah, it's extracting the file. Like I say, it's named 242, but this patch is essential. This is what I think a lot of you are getting the. Yeah, you go. It's found it. If you haven't installed the game properly, say if you shared or copied it, it won't find this. It will just say, "Oh, game not found" on this bit here. So you really need to set. You can't copy and paste it. Version 3.968 in the corner here. So, like I say, once this is done once, you never have to read. As far as I'm aware, you don't have to do it again. Finish. Great. Okay. Yep. Fine. Right. Next thing you need to do. This is something that I add. In fact, I should probably look for it on. I had the Tapini patch. I had this Tapini patch. I'm not sure if it's actually essential anymore. Tapini 2.21.1 because I'll show you later on. You actually have to have a new .exe file installed, which pretty much affects it anyway. But I always install it out of habit and just in case it doesn't hurt to run it, which is this CM patch 2.21.1. Again, all these links will be in below, depending on whether you want them or not. I don't think this is essential, but yeah. Why is it doing that all of a sudden? Come on. Okay, so that's playing silly buggers. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna download it again. Don't know why it's doing that, but there you go. Yeah, okay. Untold, yeah. Hurry up. It's only a small file, so it shouldn't take long at all. Yeah. Shut up. Okay, downloads. Uh, 2 seconds, guys. Okay, so for some reason or other, just as even though I used the Tapini patch earlier, for some reason or other, it's glitching out on me and it's not fucking having it. So I'm leaving that. I don't think it's essential anyway. You don't need it. Next thing you want to do is delete your data folder because you're not going to need this. Okay, then you want to download. I'm hoping this fucking works. The new data folder for the latest update. Yeah, that works. That's alright. I don't know what it is with the Tapini patch. Every time I try and download a new one, it says there's a virus, so I'm not touching that. But this one's fine, which is good. Like I say, the Tapini patch gives you the option for your window size, speed of game, your color attributes, things like this. But the new .exe file does exactly the same thing, so it's not essential. So unfortunately, I can't show you that, but like I say, it doesn't really matter. So okay, so I didn't actually have that downloaded because I didn't think I'd need it again when I deleted it this morning, funny enough. But here we go. So all you're going to do is, I might as well just cut and paste into my CM folder. Yeah, need admin, that's fine. Yeah. Right, okay, CM website stipulates while I was doing that because this patch takes a lot of its data off of the March update, which are two things. This patch is different to the March update as such because it brings more into it, but or the team that did the March update. So what they ask of you is, where are you? Is that you copy a file from the actual March update itself. I'll show you. So you come here, March update, download. Let's get rid of that. I wonder if it's this website that's playing silly buggers. No, that's working fine as well. So it was just a Tapini patch that was being silly. So yeah, downloading that. This is still doing the data file. My computer's playing really slow. The problem is I've got screen capture on, and my computer runs so much slower when I've got screen capture on. Especially when I'm encoding stuff. Jesus. Okay, so I'll pause the recording once this has been added, and I'll come back to you in 2 seconds. Okay, the data folder's been added. Still downloading the. We're just trying to get a file off the March update. Okay, so I'll tell you what we'll do in the meantime. Let's load up the game. It won't work properly because I haven't got an .exe file. You'll see a load of glitches happen as I try and load up the game. Or start a new game anyway. I'm pretty sure you should. Because if you've got a completely new data folder without... Okay, see the version in the top corner is 3.9.68. Let's start a new game. Yep, set up. What else? There you go. Won't work at all. And I'll show you why in a minute. We'll do one thing at a time. I will pause it once this update, and I'll show you what we're doing next. 2 seconds. I don't want to rush. I don't want to rush ahead of stuff, and you don't follow. Okay, so the download's done. Okay, so for this one, all you need out of this download is this file here, city.dat. You might as well cut. Yeah, for fuck's sake, have I done that really? You're going to take that file and put it straight into your data file. Yep. Done. Okay, right. So on to the next bit. Let's get rid of. I'll get rid of those after. Okay, next thing is to get your .exe file off of the website as well. Let's get that back out. I'm going to need that. I don't know why I closed it down. I'm a fucking idiot. Okay. So next bit. Where is it? I saved the pages so I didn't have to fuck about too much. Is it here? No, I don't need that. No. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so all of these, if I show, all of these offer you, again, just like the Tapini patch to a degree. What it is, you see it's Tapini's here, right? It's different options. So if you look at, you have to read it. Make sure you get the one you want. Some come with new values, okay, which is obviously whether you want the money times 2, 3, 4, whatever. Yeah. So the new values is times 2, and it offers you options. If you read the differences in between each one, it will offer you options for each file. So I like the new values because I think they bring the game current. And obviously look at the game speed. See, times 2, times 4. I like the game at a default setting. If I want to speed it up, I can. I was happy with the old settings, so I select accordingly. I'm just going to open all these up and just have a read and find the one you want. Now, obviously, you see the heading. Where was it? I just went past it, I think. There you go. So, old values. So, if you want it on the old monetary value, there's some options here as well still. So, just read the one that suits the way you want to play the game most, and then download it. I got mine already, which is I went for new values at default speed. I don't like the coloured attributes, and I like to hide them on public bids. So that's the one I went for. I think my one was called number 1. I think it was this one here. Yeah. So yeah, I've not much. I don't have a problem with colour attributes that much. It's just I like the fact that the yellow or gold, whatever you want to call it, pops out at me when I flick through players quicker. Whereas sometimes the red for the top stats and that sometimes hides away. And unless you just want to go off a colour based thing, I actually like to see the numbers clear. And I'm not blind, but you know sometimes it just pops better when it's yellow. So I went for this one, and I'll apply that now and show you how it works. Hopefully, fucking hell. Okay, so there we go. You're gonna copy it straight into your folder, and you're gonna overwrite the one you've got. Replace file in this destination. Yes. Continue. Yes. Okay, so we're pretty much done. The last things we need to do, once it's finished pissing about, click on. You need to select your .exe file. This is your .exe file. Okay. The game launcher, if you like. Properties. Compatibility. I run mine in Windows 95. Run as administrator. Okay. Good. Okay, we'll play the game. We'll do a load up. Let's get rid of. Let's delete that shortcut and send to desktop with the new .exe file. It shouldn't matter too much, but has my internet gone down? But I found sometimes it finds other versions of your game because I've got now 4 versions of CM on my computer. But yeah, okay, so let's launch the game up. Fingers crossed it works. Jesus, imagine if all that and it didn't work. Windows Protect. What? Windows Defender Smart Screen prevented non-recognized app from running this app. Okay. Huh. Yeah, what the fuck? Okay, that was weird. That's not a good start. Something's going on my laptop, which isn't good. Yeah. Literally, I do a video and about 5 things happen I've never seen on my laptop. So hope you guys appreciate this. I'm going to have to sort it out after. Okay, so in the top corner now we have 3.9.68T. And I'm going to start a new game. And fingers crossed, no hiccups or problems. Right, okay, let's just do a quick load up. I'll do England. Okay, I'm going to pause it and come back to you when the game's loaded up. Okay, we're back. Game's pretty much ready. And there you go. Now, yeah, finish is fine. Let's have a quick look. So as you can see, all my coloured attributes are not they're not coloured, they're just yellow as I wish. The values times 2, 100 grand a week, which is crazy. 180 grand a week for Mo. So they're the new values, which is great because it makes it more realistic. But yeah, okay, so that's the latest update. I also will add another patch onto mine, which I did on my actual other version, and I'll show you that in a sec. But yeah, that's the game, so we know that works fine. Next, so I add something called where is it? It's called because I don't. It's the non-foreigner rule for the It's the ECC hack for the EEC hack. Okay, I apply this to my CM so I don't have a foreigner rule. As much as I like the work permit idea, I don't like the fact that you can only have 3 foreigners playing your team because that rule's ridiculous. It doesn't really run in any league I know of to a degree, especially not England. You need a work permit, but you can play as many foreigners as you like. So that's kind of annoying. And plus, if you're playing a lot of multiplayer games, which I only generally do, there's so many players you miss out on because they can't get a work permit, which makes the pool of players that you want to buy so small. So I like it. I think it's fair if you do that and everyone can sign whoever they like then. Yeah, so that's what I'll add, but obviously that's already applied to my already updates, so I'm not going to go into all that now. In fact, I could, because in fact I will, because it's not as simple as you think to set up. I'll show you. Oh shit, it's already running on my computer. No, I've already got it on my computer. I don't need to reinstall it. So you set up, install it. It will be saved on your, where am I? Program files. There it is. You're going to double click on it. Yeah, it's fine. You're going to load nations. It will send you to it should send you to a directory index. Yep. Okay, so if you can't find the one you want, you just look in your folders. So you'd go to here. Come on, why are you being annoying? Alright. For fuck's sake. Why am I being a spaz today or something? Alright, if that's what's there, you click on that, but generally, you find location. Why is this being really dickish to me? Oh, whatever. You click on that, all your nations pop up. Make all countries EEC and then patch. Okay, and that's it. That's done. And when you load up your next game, you'll have no foreigners. Okay, perhaps it's because it found it, I don't know, but I'll show you what happens in a minute when you don't have it set in the right drive or right directory. Okay, so that's the game set up and done. That's straightforward, right? So a couple of tips I'm going to show you because I don't want that. We want to go back to our CM folder. Your editor. Make sure again, I can't emphasize it. You need to run this as an administrator. Obviously, mine was already set, probably because I had it like this on the previous game that I've pretty much just overwritten. Editor, make sure this. I'll show you why. We'll load it up. It will find the path correctly because CM is naturally designed to find this direct path to your game. Come on, is it loading up? My computer is being really annoying. Yeah, it is loading up. It's just taking some time. I wonder if it's... mine's going to find it straight away because I've already preset it. Fuck. Okay, so yeah, you need to run again. I always set mine to Windows 95. I find the game runs perfectly fine on Windows 95, and I run as administrator. If you don't do that, when you load up the editor, it will show you the latest or the previous update you had before that set of players. So like it would have shown me the original database when I loaded this up if I hadn't run as an administrator. And I always set it on Windows 95. So yeah, make sure you do that, otherwise you can't look at the editor. Not that I really look at it, but there you go. Okay, having more than one CM game now. As you've seen, where's this one? Right, CM folders. I've got these here. Okay, so I've got the original database saved here. Let's do this one first. Let's just check that's being run properly. Right, so run 95, run as administrator, apply. Okay. Right, let's try and see what happens. I know I've got Windows 10. My friend whose computer I worked on earlier did not, and his computer struggled to deal with more than one CM on his computer, whereas mine runs fine. I don't know if that's a Windows 10 thing or because I've done so many things with my computer in the Hall of Fame, so that did change. But the reason that I'll do that on here is if let's go to see my directory here. It's sending me to a path for the Hall of Fame on the game I just showed you I updated, right? So what you need to do, if you want to do it the way I'm doing anyway, is what's the best way? In fact, you just need to edit it to your path. So the path for this game is this: program files, CM folders, CM ODB. All right, so that's what I need to type in to the directory. So I'm going to go backwards: CM ODB. I need to add in an extra bit for CM folders. Has that got the backslash on it? Yeah, cool. Backslash. And I need to get rid of that because it's not in that one. Right. When I do that, it will show my saved games from my original database, okay? And now I can load them up and play. Fine. Alright. So if you're going to change it, and I find if I try and save all my games in the same directory, then it won't work. And as you can see here, my All English. Is this the All Stars or All English? This is my All English one. Okay. Yeah. So let's exit the game. Now again, I found that with my friend's game, as soon as I changed that to the old database, as soon as I went back to my original, it preset my directory on his computer, but on my one, it shouldn't have done it. Yeah. Ah, fucking hell! Don't tell me it started doing it. Ah, bollocks! It has. Okay, this is annoying. I think I know why as well. Shit. Okay. And there's the game we just loaded up. But I've got a feeling because I uninstalled. Maybe that's the way to do it. Okay. Let's leave that for now. I've got an idea. I've got an idea. I've got an idea. Okay. Because this wasn't happening earlier, but I did notice I didn't have an official CM installed. I'd actually removed the CM from my computer and saved the files copied and pasted. Okay, so maybe that's what I'll try and do a bit sneakily whilst I'm live. Alright, let's cut this. Now we've got everything updated. A lot of the files, the only thing we'll need to do, see the patch, the 3.9.68 patch that's essential, that's already added to our CMs. And that's the only thing that needs to find the official thing. So watch when I do this then. Okay, let's cut that. Let's send it to just a little test whilst I'm live, I guess. Let's paste it there. Yeah, that's all good. Oh, I've got it open in another. Try again, what are you talking about? Oh, dickhead. Okay, yeah. You're not going to let me do it now. Okay, sorry guys. It's just a test. Alright, so let's take it out of there for now. I don't know if I have to, but I'm going to do it just for safety purposes. Put it in a different... Put it in with the others. Okay. Let's go to... No, I want that. Uninstall. I'm going to uninstall CM from my computer. Just to test it out. Like I say, I don't need that patch to find the official copy anymore. Should be on it. Why is that doing that? That's fucking unbelievable. I fucking installed the game just now. Am I going nuts? Have I missed it completely? Couldn't find anything. Alright. I'm going to pause this for a second, guys. Just going to test that. 2 seconds. Okay, so I managed to find the uninstall shield. Not in the uninstall program settings, but in I searched for the file and I did it from here. I had to add, I copied and pasted CM back into program files. What I'll do is I'll show you what I did. What am I doing? What the fuck? Why won't it duplicate? Oh, I've lost it anyway. Fuck's sake. Network discoveries turned off network computers device. Oh, shut up. Not worried about that. Right, yeah, I had to add the game back in here. Let's delete that now. Fuck it. Don't need it. Okay. So technically I shouldn't have CM on my computer. Let's just check that. I know it's a bit pissing about, guys, but I just I'm kind of trying stuff out. So like I say, I'm no computer whiz. This is just trial and error. What I've learned from my ODB. So we can load one of these up, right? Yeah, that works fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, exit. What I will do now is... Alright, that's the one I've recently updated for you guys. Okay, let's... no, let's not cut. Let's cut and move it back to where it was. I'm hoping this works. If not, then I speak to Ray. Ray has a different way. My mate Ray has a different way of doing this. I haven't really looked at it because I generally only play one at a time. But I know a lot of you guys. Just double check that's all right still. Yeah, cool. A lot of you guys want to play the old database as well as the new. Right, let's load that up. Should still run fine. I'll change the directory and... Ah, there you go. It's in the directory it should be. So yeah, maybe that's the best way of doing it then, guys, is uninstall the game from your computer once the files. I don't know if it works for you, but it works fine for me. And there you go, latest update, bang. Okay, what I am going to do now though, is put my game back in there. So that's the game. The next thing I want to, I suppose, share with you is network gaming. How to do a network game. I'm going to delete that. Don't need you anymore. I'm going to restore my actual, which will be this one. Yeah, it's this one. Cut. This is the one I moved before I did this, guys, so I could show you how to install from scratch. And then I will rename it. And this one actually has, I always have my current update as the actual name. For my own mind. Okay. So if I load this one up, in fact, what we'll do is I don't know what shortcut that's for, so I'm deleting that. Oh, fuck off, rename. Send to desktop. Because this is the one I'll play the most. Right, here we go. If I've done everything right, this should be, because I don't have the foreigner rule on this one either. So let's store my save game. Restore my save game. Mane, Salah, people like that shouldn't have any work permit issues. Okay. Yep, all good. No color attributes and no work permit issues. Great. Latest update done. Right, so that's fine. Let's just double check one other thing, just so I have peace of mind on my folders. So I have one other version of the game. So I've got the old database and the update database before last on here. So let's load this up and check the directory is right for this one. And I haven't got to change it. Notice no errors are coming up for index on this either. Yep, directory. It's automatically done it now. It's finding it itself because I don't have a core game saved or installed on the computer anymore. And these are my games I have going for my online game. By the way, that Gandhi one is Gary and Andy, so I hope I'm not taking a piss or nothing. It's just we've always had that as a safe game. Anyway, right, so there you go. All on the right stuff. I've got multiple games saved and there's no issues. Next thing I want to show to you is network gaming. Okay, and again, I'm going to put this link in below. So what you're going to need is Hamachi. Now there is a tutorial from the actual CM website online, so feel free to go and watch that. This is just me going over it again because they don't really talk much on this one, they just show. So you need to download Hamachi. I'll put a link for this Hamachi in the description. I'll put the website where you have to sign up, but it's free. And yeah, when you first come on there, you won't have any of these networks. My brother and my mate Gary have found sometimes when you have Hamachi on, you can't use the internet at the same time. I haven't had that problem, and I don't know if it's not a problem on Windows 10, but I've never had that problem. But I always go offline. See these? You go online to turn a game on, and that's mine and Ray's network connection. So I'll turn that on when we play, and when we're done, I'll turn it off because you don't want open-ended tunnels into your computer. When you start, you won't have any of these. These are all the different games with people. You'll go network, create a new network. You'll create a network name and a password, and you only share that with the other person you want to play a game with. Okay. You can change the name of your, like obviously I'm Cope on here. Or actually I'm Andy on here by a little bit. I should be Cope, I can't see mine. I've actually put it as Andrew, wow. So you can go Cope. And then that will show up when you do a network game on here. That's it really. Yeah, like I say, I'll put the description. It's really easy to set up. Hamachi. Now, the hard bit, well, to a degree it's not hard, is you need to change your net file to match your IP address. As you can see here, this is mine, and that's my Hamachi to match my Hamachi number. So, yeah, you need to edit this. It's easy enough to do. If it won't let you do it in the File Explorer, you may have to move it onto your desktop, do it, and move it back in. But yeah, it's really easy. Oh shit, don't want to do that. So that's that. Yeah, whatever. But I'm not going to do that. Actually, don't save. But yeah, it's really easy. And after that, you're going to go to, obviously, once you and your friend have established a connection on Hamachi, your net files, they need to have their net file obviously matched up to their Hamachi. Network play, start a network game. They'll join a network game. Sometimes when you load up, they won't find you. It just happens to everyone. You won't find. Sometimes you have to reset Hamachi because, bear in mind, Hamachi, you're using servers to connect to each other, and Hamachi is just a program, and sometimes it just doesn't connect you. You have to be patient. So sometimes you both reinstall, turn Hamachi on and off, or turn the game on and off. Be patient. The connection will come as long as your IP addresses are correct in your net files. Sometimes if the game crashes and you can't reconnect, recheck your net file because sometimes it scrambles it, which is why you should always keep a copy on your desktop so you can copy and paste it straight in. I tell that to all my friends, just keep a copy of your net file because I've seen that get scrambled and they're like, shit, I don't have another copy, and it won't just scramble the number, it will scramble the whole page into a bunch of gobbledygook, and there's no way you're just retyping everything out in the right way. So yeah, so just keep a copy of it on your desktop. That's the best advice I can give you for network gaming. I'm not sure if there's anything else. I need to only ever have one network open at a time if you're playing. Obviously you want to get a strong connection as possible. You can tunnel into someone's game if you're not getting a connection by typing in the IP address into oh shit, it's already open. Okay. Fuck off. Right, so when you get to join network game, if someone's hosting and you can't find their game, you can type in their IP address from here into here and it will pop up. Bear in mind, I don't like doing that because every time I've done that, I've found the game connection is really shit and has a much greater chance of crashing. So you're much better off trying to refresh, click on this. You don't even need to type it in because it should find it automatically if you have a connection. I just click refresh, I click on here, and I keep doing that until the game pops up. And if it doesn't work after like 5 minutes, maybe even sooner, then you definitely need to someone needs to reset their Hamachi or their game. But yeah, I don't know if there's anything else I need to tell you or you want to know. I don't know, but that's about it really. I think I've managed to save all my CMs. I need to have a look at my computer because that has been going a bit nuts, to be honest. Yeah, again, remember to turn off your games, to go offline, and then turn it off. Exit when you're done, so you keep your computer secure. Yeah, I don't know. Like I say, I'll put all the links for all the datas. I know it may seem confusing, but honestly, most of it, once you've done it once, you're only really changing the data and exe file from this point onwards for the patches and downloads. So yeah, don't be overwhelmed. Follow it bit by bit. Pause the video, and hopefully many happy hours of gaming with your friends online. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there. And any questions or anything like that, just put them in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer. Like I said, most of what I've done and learned is from trial and error. That's my dog, by the way. It's trial and error, learning as I go. I love problem solving, so I've had many issues as you guys have over the years. I've also got some good friends who are good techies, so they've also given me some advice. But I'll Google most of my stuff and try and solve problems. That way I understand them better. But yeah, but I don't have a lot of the issues anymore that some people seem to have. So feel free to ask any questions, and I will try and answer them as best as I can. All right, guys, thanks a lot, and I'll see you soon.